Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all acknowledgement, honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah, Hakwadash. Hey, Yahweh Shemel Shai is the name of the Heavenly Father and His beloved Son, who the world would ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Hey, Yahweh meaning He is, He exists, that's Most High. And Yahweh Shai meaning He deliverer. Bahashem Bahashem means in the name. Use those names, call upon them, pray to them. Alright? Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that have taught us this truth and continue to teach us. Shalom to our hopeful elect members doing this work. To the listeners, believers, to the household of faith. Hey, shalom unto you. So the lawmakers have considered a proposal of drafting you hood niggas, you prisoners, you jailbirds, first class to World War III. Alright? Since a lot of you jakes are looked as scum, especially jakes that are in prison and jail, well, they're planning to pack you niggas up and send you off to fight in World War III. Alright? And there's a draft coming all across America. Not just for, Pookies and Ray Rays and Daquans and Laquans. Alright? And Tyreeks and Ties. Alright? It's going to be a lot of you Israelites, including these immigrants, getting drafted to World War III because Esau is undermanned, all right? So, as you can see right here, controversial proposal for using gang members and inmates for new military draft. So all you niggas that love going to jail, that live for that prison life, no escape, man. Front row, World War III. You gangbanging, wanna be hard niggas. Well, you about to face some real hard people. All right, that have been dodging missiles, real gangsters that have been living their whole life, fighting against Esau. All right, fighting for their lives. So we're gonna start off with
attention.
Let's just start it right. 2nd Ezra 16 and 33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Why? Why are these women going to be mourning? Because their men are going to be packed up, sent to the military, to a military base near you, trained, go through boot camp. Shit, Esau might just train them for a little bit and just ship them off. Alright, give them a gun, show them basic training, and then send them off. Alright, a lot of you niggas gonna get in order for that World War III, man. Alright, nobody could tell you nothing, you all emotional. Well, this draft gonna set a lot of you niggas straight. Alright? The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms, and the woman shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall the bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. So this draft is a draft of death. To be sent over to Saudi Arabia, to the desert, to fight in World War III, you're being drafted to death. Alright? And the ones that do survive, you're going to experience the arrival of the Lord. and get a brutal death. All right, brutal judgment. But yeah, a lot of these women are gonna be out here wailing because no protection, no man. All right, and even if the man that they do have, them niggas that they've been holding down in jail supposedly, you know, after like 1,000 fucks of other men, man, them dudes are gonna die. All right, them dudes are gonna sent over there and they're gonna die. All right, these super hood niggas that seem like nobody could kill them or touch them, they're gonna be sent over to World War III and they're gonna die very quickly. All right, and you women are gonna be manless. So what does that mean? You women are gonna be in trouble. That's why Isaiah 4:1 talks about taking away the reproach. That single woman, all of that shit, independent. You know, not wanting no children and to be a wife. Oh yeah, man. And that day y'all gonna really mourn. But let's get back to these niggas that are gonna be drafted, don't even know it. These Pookies, these Ray Rays. Yeah, man, the Lord
yelling at me on my kids.
got you, Jason.
It is time for war.
In the hood, you would have got beat on folks on grade.
It is time for war. Someone give me 50.
Man, you just spit on me on my kids. G, drop and give you 50, G. I just gave you like 50 push-ups a couple minutes ago, G. I'm not finna keep on giving your ass push-ups, G. You're not finna keep talking to me like that on my kids, G. Real talk.
Attention!
Man, you gonna stop yelling at me on my kids, folks. Real talk.
It is
G.
time for
In
war.
the hood, you would have got beat on folks on grade. G.
It is time for war. Someone give me 50.
Man, you just spit on me on my kids. G, drop and give you 50, G. I just gave you like 50 push-ups a couple minutes ago, G. I'm not finna keep on giving your ass push-ups, G. You're not finna keep talking to me like that on my kids, G. Real talk.
I think I seen the post where it shows the actual full video, Salakia. Nigga jumping over cars and shit.
Man, shut on my kids, G. On folks on grade. G.
Attention!
Man, you gonna stop yelling at me on. Man, shut on my kids, G. On folks on grade. G.
Attention!
Man, you gonna stop yelling at me on my kids, folks. Real talk.
It is
G.
time for
In
war.
the hood, you would have got beat on folks on grade. G.
It is time for war. Someone give me 50.
Man, you just spit on me on my kids, G. Drop and give you 50, G. I just gave you like 50 push-ups a couple minutes ago, G. I'm not finna keep on giving your ass push-ups, G. You're not finna keep talking to me like that on my kids, G. Real talk on folks on grade, G.
Before you board the plane, we're giving you 1 second to say what you gotta say before you get on the plane.
Come on, this shit crazy as hell on my kids, G. All I gotta say, man, I love my mama, G. Shout out to Hood on Folks on Grade. You know I'm GD crazy on Folks on Grade, G. Shout out my motherfucking family on Folks on Grade, G. Listen on my dead homie, G. I'm really not even trying to do this goofy ass shit on my kids, G. On my dead homie, G. Trump got us doing this lame ass shit on my kids on Folks on Grade, G. Got us fuck with them goof ass people over there, G. Them people gonna kill us on my kids, G. That man gonna kill them goddamn people over there, G. And try to send us over there to go do some crazy ass shit on my kids, G. This nigga only doing this shit cause this nigga ain't trying to get a piece of shit like that on my kids, G. On my homie.
Shut up, soldier!
Now, I'm not trying to hit none of that shit, G. Real talk, I'm speaking facts on my kids, G. I'm not trying to do this shit. I'm a hood nigga, G. How the fuck y'all finna see me off the wall, G? I'm a whole felon on my kids, G.
That's treason.
Homie, I'm not trying to hit none of that shit on my kids, G. Real talk, G. This shit crazy as hell, G. I'm finna die. I'm finna risk my life, G, for America on my kids, G. I'm not supposed to be doing this shit. I'm a hood nigga, G.
This is America!
You right, man. This shit lame as hell on my kids, G. Real talk, G. Damn, motherfucker got no perks, nothing, G. I can't do nothing, man. I've been sober the whole motherfucking way doing this goof ass shit, man.
Someone give me 50.
I'm not finna give you 50 shit, man. This shit crazy, man.
Jake think everything's a fucking joke. It ain't gonna be like that, man. Y'all Jake's gonna get demolished. Alright? It says right here, I was reading online that lawmakers are considering using gang members and offering inmates early release. So yeah, this is why it's gonna work, because they're gonna offer them a reward. All right, and Esau gonna do that knowing that they ain't coming back alive. All right, if they choose to join the military, the thoughts is if California can train them to become firefighters, we can train them to become soldiers. The military membership is at a historic low. If we go into another world war, the United States will be in big time trouble. Our U.S. military is no longer the strongest in the world, and so we have to encourage enlistment similar to what they did historically. It says, the fictional prospect of mandatory military service is a topic that sparked intense debate and discussion across the globe. While many nations have adopted conscription policies to bolster their armed forces, a recent proposal has stirred up controversy by suggesting that gang members and inmates who have been released early to serve their country be included in the draft. All right. It says the proposal is at hand is a unique one, incorporating gang members and offering to release inmates early if they agree to serve our country. The rationale behind this idea is that it could potentially serve as a transformative experience for those who have been involved in criminal activities, while offering younger generation a first-hand understanding of sacrifices and hardship. Now, the proposal to involve gang members and early release inmates in the draft is a thought-provoking concept that shares similarities with the traditional military draft. At first glance, both ideas centered around the notion of mandatory military service, calling individuals to serve their country in time of need. So pretty much, they want you Israelites to be the front line in this war. All right, and they're gonna use niggas in the hoods. They're gonna use criminals, jailbirds of the Negroes, Hispanic, and Native American. All right, now they're saying, oh, it's gonna teach you values and all of that shit. Yeah, but y'all niggas gonna die over there. All right. It says the ultimate goal of such a draft proposal is to contribute to the betterment of society. While war is undeniably destructive, it can also serve as a character building. So pretty much what it says. So the early proposal includes gang members and early release inmates in the draft is undoubtedly a contentious one. It raises numerous logistic questions. It says, and violent, so it may be, for a swift, proverbial kick in the butt. In conclusion, as we continue to discuss the draft, it is potential implications. We must remember any policy related to mandated military service should be carefully evaluated. So pretty much they're going to go ahead and pass this, man. They're going to pass this eventually. All right? They're going to pass this proposal because they need soldiers. And right now, majority of the American men are either transformed. Y'all brothers know what I'm talking about. Into another gender. Or they're effeminate. Filled with filled with estrogen. All right? These men are not ready for war. So let's get some scriptures. Revelations. No, not 20. Revelation chapter 11, verses 14. The second woe is past. That's history. World War II is history. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. We know in this time period we will have a World War III. Right now, tensions is building up. You got Israel versus Hamas with them Palestinians. And with that tension building up, it's causing all these Islamic nations to come together and to say they're going to intervene. And then you have America sending ships over there to protect Israel. And it did, because one of them, whether it be Yemen, one of those Arab nations shot a ballistic missile at Israel. All right, so World War III is coming very fast, and it's already started, but it's about to be full-scale war soon. All right, right after the Qarag MA. All right, and you Israelites, Negroes, Hispanic, and Native American men are about to be drafted to this war, man, over there in the Middle East. All right, and Esau ain't gonna be looking for super specifics. He's gonna want healthy men. You could walk, you go to the gym, and we bros be talking about that, man. A lot of you dudes are getting surveilled, or surveilled. How do you say it? You're under surveillance when you go to the gym. You're working out, you're lifting all them weights, you build, you're strong. Some of y'all fast. Well, all of that shit is gonna be for the draft. All right. So yeah, man, y'all gonna be drafted to World War III. And y'all gonna lose. All you dudes that want to be hard, you want to oppress your own people, you know, oh, you think you tough. All that hardness is gonna be tried on the battlefield, man. All right, Joel chapter 2, verses 20, but I will remove far off from you the northern army. And that northern army is America. From the naval to the American Air Force to the American Army to the Marines, they're going to be set to go to World War III over there in the Middle East. All right? I will remove far off from you the Northern Army, which is America. All right? The American military. And will drive him into a land barren and desolate. Didn't they just send 10,000 American troops over there to Saudi Arabia? Yes, they did. So eventually, the entire American military is going to be over there. All right? And they're going to be over there to war. This is what this draft is going to lead up to. It's going to lead up to actual war. And they're going to have the soldiers. And you niggas are going to be some of the soldiers, man. All right? Into a land barren and desolate. And that's Saudi Arabia. All right? That thing is a desert. All right? The Saudi Arabian desert. With his face towards the East Sea, the Euphrates River, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea, so his back to the Red Sea. And his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he had done great things. So a lot of American troops, a lot of the American military, America is going, a lot of soldiers, period, is going to die, but morally, the American military, they're going to get wasted over there. All right? And it tells you that in 2nd Esdras. All right? Now, recently there's coming out that these rats want to build a canal so they could have exports go through here, because only few ships could go through the Suez Canal. But I believe, I'm just speaking as a man, I believe they want to build it so America could have more forces and push more ships to surround Iran. Because think about it. If America go to war with Iran, they got to get ships through the Persian Gulf, which is right here. And that would be bad, because Iran runs that. All right? They know they stand no chance going up there to go to invade Iran. All right? And speaking as a man, I think that's one reason they want to build, to destroy Gaza and build a canal. But, man, that shit ain't going to happen. And it's kicking off right now. All right? See? Look, it makes sense, because then they'll be able to go from this side and go to surround Iran. They could be able to bring more ships in on that side. Something to consider. All right. Now, let me check. We got 8. All right. So, 2nd Esdras chapter 15 and verses 28. Behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east. Remember, it's going down in the east. All right, Saudi Arabia. It's going down over there, man. That's where World War III is going to take place. In the east. And no wonder they call it the Middle East. But it makes sense. Salakia. Let's just focus. Behold, in horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east. This vision is dealing with World War III taking place in the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia, these Islamic nations, Ishmaelites, shall come out with many chariots, and with multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that they which hear them may fear and tremble. So Ishmael, the dragons of Arabia, is the Ishmaelites. As you can see, the situation right now, with what's going on in Gaza is uniting all of these Islamic nations to where Iran is setting up to meet with Saudi Arabia due to the so-called genocide. No, not so-called. Due to the genocide that the rats are doing. All right, to the Palestinian people. And as you can see, Arabs, according to the Abrahamic tradition, Arabs are descendants of Abraham through his son Ishmael. So there it is, man. No wonder they're called the Arabs. So the dragons of Arabia is Ishmael. All right, all these Islamic Muslim nations, they gonna come out together against Esau. Shall come out with many chariots, and a multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, because the Lord is gathering all of them for the slaughter. All right. Ultimately, the Lord is gathering all these military for the slaughter, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Why? Because of what the Lord's going to do unto them. It's going to be real dreadful. All right. Also, the Carmenians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood. And the Carmenians is who? The Persians. All right. Remember, Iran is one of the main focus of World War III. All right. And right now, Israel is secretly waging war against Iran. And what does the scripture say? The least of the flock, which is Israel, shall draw out America. All right, to World War III, because they're pursuing war with Iran. All right, and then Russia's gonna step in. Also, yeah, man. Iran's a big player to World War III. Also, the Carmenians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them. A lot of these nations are going to be united under the banner of Allah, that Muslim religion, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrian. And Assyrian is a representation of America. That's talking about America. All right. So America versus these Islamic nations. You got the Persians. You got Iran up in there. And their proxies. And Ishmael. All right. Going at it. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand. So you niggas are going to a war to lose. All right? You niggas are going to go because you want to get time reduced. You want to get released. You want to be brave for your country. Oh, you think you hard? Well, Ishmael's going to be whooping America's ass in World War III. And we have been seeing videos of these Amalekites going up in the land, and they act like they're winning because of the airstrikes, but their tanks is getting dismantled. All right, them Palestinian people are on a guerrilla warfare right now. They got them rocket launchers on deck to destroy them tanks. All right, and then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature. What's Ishmael's nature? To be a wild man. All right, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them. So that's the point. America gonna get their ass kicked. All right? America's gonna get their ass handed to them in World War III. And you niggas are gonna be on the front line. You niggas in the hood, you jakes that think you're so hard. The ones that oppress the hell out of their own people. Oh man, Lord got a special judgment for all you niggas, man. Somebody got to test that hardness. All right? So Lord gonna put you out of test in World War III. But yeah, man, I wanted to report on this. And none of you jakes are safe, man. The jailhouse can't protect you from the draft that's coming. Or the hoods can't protect you. Y'all can't hide. East Coast gonna come for y'all asses, man. Alright, y'all gonna be over there getting wasted. But I will remove, Joel chapter 2 and 20, but I will remove far off from you the northern army, America, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate, Saudi Arabia, the desert. Right? That thing is, that whole region is it's perfect for a battlefield. All right? A dry desert. With his face towards the east sea, the Euphrates rivers, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea, the Red Sea, and his stink shall come up. How is the stink of the army going to come up? That means they're going to die. And his ill savor shall come up because he had done great things. So yeah, man, World War III is literally the World War III draft is really a death draft. And that's the Lord setting up a lot of you so-called hard niggas, man. You jailbirds. All right? All you Pookies, you Ray Rays, you Laquan, the Quans. All right? That think you got the block on lock. Well, y'all about to go over there and fight against some real hard men. All right, that have been raised to hate America, that have a reason to hate you Americans. You done cowardly bomb their houses, you oppress their homes, man. You jakes ain't ready, man. Giving all praise to Yahweh Shemel Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and to Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shai for this lesson. Hey, Shalom.